Hey guys, I'm Matthew Goujon and this is video number 1 for the Cross Canada Solo Challenge. So as the name explains, the Cross Canada Solo Challenge is a personal challenge for me to fly from the west coast of Canada to the east coast of Canada. I'll be taking off in Tofino, BC and landing in Halifax, Nova Scotia. The trip should take anywhere from 18 to 22 flight hours, depending on winds and other things like that. Now, before I get into the trip or the plane or anything like that, I'll tell you a bit about me. I'm a 16-year-old and I grew up in Northern Ontario, currently living in Southern Ontario. I'm interested in computers, shooting, skiing, biking. I was on the soccer team, the curling team. The plane I'm flying is going to be an amphibious Cessna 182. You can see some pictures of it on my website, link in the description. The engine has 310 horsepower and it goes about 140 miles per hour. Fly for about 6 hours and go about 600 nautical miles. On the trip, my farthest leg is 400 nautical miles, so I have lots of extra fuel in case something happens. Which brings me to another point. I can't fly without visual reference to the ground, so I have to see the ground at all times, which means weather could potentially be a big problem, and that is really a challenge because that makes it really hard to estimate how many days it will take. So we kind of have to play that by ear. Now I know some of you would be interested in the licensing. I have been training for about 2 years now. I started when I was, I have been training for about 3 years now. I started when I was 13. I did my first solo flight when I was 15, and that was a really nerve-wracking experience. But now I have about 20 hours of solo experience, and I'm pretty confident in my abilities. At 16, you can get a recreational pilot permit, which is what I have. And with that, I can fly unsupervised a 4-passenger airplane with no more than 1 passenger. When I'm 17, I will be able to get a private license, which allows me to fly with as many people as I want in whatever plane. I may or may not go on to get a commercial pilot's license, which you need in order to make money flying. So if you wanted to take other people up and have them pay you for that flight, you would need a commercial license. Also, a quick little fact about the licensing. I can legally fly unsupervised solo in these amphibious Cessna 182. However, I cannot drive by myself because at this point I only have a G1 license, and in Ontario you need to get the second step, what's called a G2, in order to drive by yourself. That's pretty much it for this video. Be sure to check on the website and check back. Also, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Red Canoe, National Heritage Brands, Royale Tissue, Goujon Insurance, and our newest sponsor, Whip Air. Thank you for all your generous support. See you next time.